Alright. Geras versus Barack Obama. Alright. Your main man Geras. Referred to as the most strong and the most OP in the game. And true to a point. Got the body splash. And the yeet to the fucking corner. Stay your ass there. Just. God, I had a nice little combo. Break. Nice. Learn from. Stay your ass there. Alright. I feel like this variation of Geras is the best one. Just because any version, any person that has a command grab, especially, I feel like since Zangief trademarked the SPD so many years ago, there has never been a better command throw with. So Zangief and Geras, I feel like, are in the same book. And if Zangief had like Prince of Persia powers, that pretty much would be Geras, or he would be Geras. Anyway, God, where to start? Stand 1, stand 2, stand 3, stand 4. Shoulder with Geras, very far-reaching. His furthest-reaching command move. However, it's -7, so don't get too comfortable with using it. It goes into one of his best whiff punishers for a crushing blow. So use it in that case to punish. Other than that, I wouldn't throw it out. I would get maybe more used to using 4-3. That's -5 on block, which is a lot better. Can be punished with jab though, but your opponent's knowledge will vary. And it can still cancel, so keep in mind that too. Back forward Geras, very good. His down 4 is also very good, very far-reaching. Thing I feel like is really good with Geras is his ability to fucking tech throw. So forward 1 is the main one you can do. You can also do it from down jab. Sorry, it's 2-1. Just the ability to do that is so you got forward command grab, you have neutral jump, or excuse me, empty jump. You got short hop, neutral, or short hop command grab. So yeah, man, Geras just fucking destroys your life if you're not being careful. Yeah, so that's just getting started. Alright, let's focus on the basics and then go from there. Like I said, his command, he doesn't have a ton of command normals. But that doesn't mean, like I said, he doesn't have a lot of potential to be creative. Yeah, let's see. Let's focus. Like, what am I thinking of? Cheeky. So that's a combo, and that actually goes into a crushing blow. Nope. Oh, because this is the second one. 1, 2, 3. Let's try one more time. And if not, nope. There is a setup to where. Nope. If it combos, it doesn't work like that. If you can, though, there's a way to set that up to where if it has. Yeah, it'll read. There we go. And it makes it technically the first hit only connected because he was frozen. And that made a crushing blow. And that's a lot of fucking life to take away from you. Granted, I'm pretty sure if your opponent is blocking at that point, it won't work. So I'll have to test that. If it combos though, I don't. Yeah. I don't know if it'll work for true. But just keep in mind, those are some of the little cheeky things you can do to reset your opponent. The mix with Geras is really scary because you have his back 4, which is -4. Yeah, I was down 3, which I forget. It's -7, so I wouldn't worry about it. This move is great. That's a lot of range. That's just keeping this neutral. And then you also have back 4. What's for breakfast? You got back 4. Let's see. 1 combos. Blah blah blah. Neutral, neutral, neutral. Bam. Then you have 1 2 think. Just a lot of things to scare your opponent, or to basically walk back out, walk back in. So yeah, you pretty much get it with that. All right, so strings to know. Geras he's simple on paper because of his strings, but he has so much creative potential in this variation, I feel. Because like I said, having access to a command grab opens up so much. It's like I said, Zangief SPD levels of good. You have 2 1 2. -3, amazing string. It's not your turn anymore, but it's very safe. If your opponent doesn't respect you, check him with that jab and keep the fucking pressure going. You have 1 1 1 into back breaku. Last hit makes a crushing blow happen, and it is a high mid overhead. A lot of people, since the Geras is highly popularized, people are most likely going to see that. And instinctively maybe duck a little bit, which is fine. That's when you kind of check them with the mids. So condition well to get your opponent afraid. And then since this axle throw is a mid, so you're not going to crouch. You can't crouch that. You're going to get caught no matter what. So mix it up well, and you'll do just fine with Geras. He's a fucking monster in the story and in the game. So let me see. You have forward shoulder, which is his whiff punish, crushing blow. I would only honestly use it for whiff punishing. I wouldn't get used to using it in the neutral. Ribs. Yeah, I wouldn't get too used to using that in the neutral. I would only use it for just in case only you see a move whiffed, because it reaches so far. Other than that, I would just use forward 3 and forward 2, just because they're much safer options. This is -7, and if you confirm into the grab, which it has to be only on hit, it doesn't work on block. It's -14 if the second part comes out where he throws you to the other side. So if you fuck up, you're gonna screw the dog on that one. Excuse me, I did it wrong. Yeah. So use that sparingly and use it smartly. Otherwise, excuse me, smartly isn't a word. Use it well. Otherwise, you're gonna be in big trouble. 2-1 or 2-4-1. Very good string. Geras is he has such far-reaching normals. And that mix right there is good. This is his only low string, but it's so fucking good, and it's so fucking safe. I believe this is -3. -1, excuse me. Sorry, Geras. You got fucking authority. So if they block that, yeah, they ain't punishing you with shit. So you can actually have time to excuse me. I would say you honestly have time to check him with a low jab, or hit him with a back 4 even. Depending on the frames. It's down 4 or down 1. Start up 6. So yeah, that 7-frame move. I would definitely think about checking with this. If you connect with this on block, your opponent really can't punish you with anything. So I would technically say it's still your turn. This is a high starter, like all things, so be aware. If your opponent is smart and they're ducking and they uppercut you, you're gonna get fucking clocked. So just be careful. Other than that, I wouldn't say that this string is horrible in the slightest. It is very good. Back 2 axes, twin axes. I would say, since even though this move is -10, which is very bad and could easily punish, it's very good for, because in this area, like I said, Geras is neutral. I guess I should go into real quick. The way to beat Geras is just not, even though he's so good, and he has pretty stubby forward-moving moves. I mean, granted, you got the shoulder, but that's really negative. Forward one, look how far, like, Baraka, he's got really far-reaching moves. Further than Geras, I want to say. Let me just prove a point. Look at the range on just his stand 2, or excuse me, his forward 2, compared to Geras. What else you got, Baraka? Let's see. His sweep goes further than his forward 2. I'm pretty sure I can get beat out. Let's see if I do back 4. Yep. So I'll get actually beaten because Geras' range on his forward 1 or forward 2 is so stubby. So even though this is a guide on Geras, I'd like to give information on how to beat him. I guess, did I do that for the Noobs Hop Up video? I'm trying to remember. Anywho, I like to give a little knowledge on how to beat him since he is so powerful. Yeah, his weakness is just don't be in his neutral area. He thrives actually. I mean, even though he can play the far-reaching game with this is minus 14 on block. The sand. Oh, excuse me, minus 20. So if you block that, there's a lot of time, and he has to aim this. So if you have a projectile, I think Baraka can beat that in certain ranges. If he catches you with it, you just got to make sure you're blocking your toes. But he does have to aim, and there's like dead zones with this. So yeah, like right there instead of like right here, that's a dead zone. So if I don't aim this correctly, or if I have to do the furthest version. If I don't aim that right, that goes behind him. That's too close. This is just right. If I don't aim it, there's a near, there's a medium version, there's a large version, and there's an extra large version with extra fries. So yeah, Geras does have to aim that, and it does take time, and it is very negative on block, minus 20. So you can actually punish with a projectile, depending on what character you are, or depending on what far-reaching normals you have. So keep in mind that. So Geras is not perfect, not at all. He is scary at this range because once he has you in this range, he can tick throw you. He's got the ability to mix you up with this, which is fucking really strong. His lows aren't fucking really unsafe. So once he's in your face, bad day. So you really don't want to be in Geras' face because he can fucking set you up for some horrible shit. 2-1, 1-2, already said it, minus 3. Very good string, probably one of the best ones in the game, despite its range. So that's its only big weakness. I actually got ahead of myself. Twin axes. Since Geras' neutral is about right here, most people think they're safe. You can actually catch a lot of folks with back 1-2 or back 2-2, and actually catch them pretty far. And you can confirm that into command throw. I want to say you can confirm that into sand. No. No, you can't. Oh yeah, but you can confirm into sand pillar. Oh yeah, no, what I thought of. I take it back. The Zangief and Prince reference. I'm thinking Zangief and Garra, so I'm thinking fucking giant sand barrier. More Naruto. Sand barrier. That's essentially what he is. So he just they need a costume with him with a big old urn on. He's got the. I fucking take it back. He's got the urn on his back. If I ever do commentary, I'm gonna kill with that reference. Holy shit. Anyway, probably one of the coolest moves ever. Just top 3 coolest moves. Step on that shit, bitch. I love the crushing blow on that too. It's so fucking raunchy. Or excuse me, if I can get something good to punish him off of. Ugh. Fucking your leg is just jelly. Spaghetti. Barracuda. Masaka. This fucking splintering. My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg! My leg! Anyway. Really, I'd say this move is, this string is really, really good. It does have a weakness though. My friend Colton pointed this out to me, because I'm thinking this move locks you down. It doesn't jail. So, if I had another controller, I could display it better. But essentially, if this move hits you, if the forward move hits, you can actually jump. Now, you'll have to test it, and I wish I had the ability to, maybe I can set the opponent, there, my guy to jump, movement mode, Doug, hop, jump. Also need to set him to block. There we go. Yeah, so you can definitely jump out of that. So that is not a jailing thing. So keep that in mind. If you hate that move to a fucking, just with a fucking passion, you can just jump out of harm's way and punish Geras to your little heart's content. So just food for thought. If you didn't know, now you know, nigga. And then that basically shuts that down. But be aware. Oh no, that actually dumps out of harm's way too. So I was gonna say that mix probably will get you out of trouble, and it does for both situations. So the 4-2-2, you can jump out of that, and also the command grab-o, that gets you out of danger of that as well. I think the only way it won't work is if Geras confirms it with big arrow fist, or excuse me, the big fist, which I feel like is a move that I don't see a lot. It's actually a crushing blow if it counter hits twice in a row, which kind of silly. I feel like most characters get a move like this, like Jackie just has to connect from max range, and Jax, the second one only has to hit. But Geras has to get double counter hits, which I guess I'm not complaining about it. Still is kind of, you know, kind of a silly requirement, but you know, you can check people with this. It's not the farthest reaching thing, but yeah. Anyway, going back to what I was saying about 4-2-2, can jump out of trouble, can also jump out of trouble for command throw. So that string, if you're trying, this is a guide to play Geras, also a guide to beat him in a way. So yeah, and then all there's left is 4-3-2, and yeah, let me see. 3-2. Mid. It's pretty safe on block. -5. So you can actually punish with a jab. Just be aware of that. And be on top of things. Otherwise, Geras is safe. So yeah. Special moves go. You got Sand Burial. I'm just calling it that now, because I already said it, and yeah, I think it's still funny. Giant Sand Burial. You gotta aim this shit though. And this is basically, I don't personally like to play the lame game. I like Rushdown, which probably is the reason Kano is my favorite. Goes Kano, Noob, Geras, and Jax. Just because I like characters with command throws and good whiff punishing. Also setups. But anyway, back on track. I don't like to play the lame game, but if someone's just gonna fucking you gonna stay way out here, fine. I can play the lane game too. And don't you dare fucking block me wrong, because if you stand block that, your ass is grass. So let's see, stand blocking. Hey Baraka, how you doing? Oh, what's that? Your fucking ribs are broken. Holy shit, I'm sorry you can't breathe, sir. How the hell am I supposed to breathe right now? Air. No air, no air. It just knocks the wind out of you. Anyway. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. No air. I'm sorry. That's stupid. I'm stupid as fuck. Anyway. Alright, so you gotta aim all 4 versions of it. You got... Oops, sorry. Yep. You got 4 different versions. Close. You got medium, you got close, you got large, and you got very far away. So make sure you're aiming correctly and you're using it. You can actually get beat if you're Geras and someone that has a good projectile game like Scarlet or Katana. I want to say it's mostly Scarlet. Just or Sub-Zero. Actually, there we go. You'll lose because their projectiles are so fast. They will beat the. Excuse me. They will beat the activation time of this. Now, granted, you'll trade in some cases, which is a better. I guess it's better off than getting hit. But just keep that in mind. This isn't the all say of controlling the screen. It's a good tool to definitely keep your opponent from just chucking shit from across, yeeting shit from across the screen at you, and kind of shut that down. But just keep in mind that you're not going to control everything, and if they're blocking low and they got a far-reaching move, you might get hit. So just use it wisely, but don't overuse it. You got Titan Tackle, which is my favorite fucking move. One of them. Fucking best SPD style command throw ever. It's mid. Can't crouch it. Matter of fact, I'll just to prove a point, so I'm not a liar. Can't duck. So you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get scooped all fucking day. Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, gonna get scooped all day. You can't combo into it. But if your opponent likes to duck and you're in this range, get scooped, bitch. You can also tick throw into it from... Now, on hit, I showed on a block, you can tick throw into Titan Tackle. Not on hit, though. The only one you can confirm from hit is low jab. And that's because it doesn't combo. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Take it all back. I take it all back. I'm a fucking liar, pants on fire. So if your opponent just knows to duck, you're going to get hit. So establish in condition. Do it wisely. Yep, see, Titan Tackle. Oh yeah, it's a crushing blow. If it goes max range, which is about... It's sometimes, even if you know Geras really well, it's sometimes hard to determine what's max range, so I just always hold the longer you... If you hold the button, you'll run farther. If you'll just throw them down. If you hold the button, though, you'll run much farther. I don't know what determines where you drop them. I don't think you... Can you control that? I don't think you can. I'm going to hold back. No, I don't think you can. I think the shorter you throw them, the shorter you run, the farther away you throw them. I want to say that's the case. I'll do it and then I'll hold the button. I want to say those because you'll be closer to the corner. Yeah, so the longer you hold the button, the closer they'll be, which is also really good because you can establish. You have enough time where you can establish a sand pillar, and then kind of go from there. That should be crushing blow. There we go. So max range. Look, fuck. Ugh. That also just looks gnarly. Just in the wall. Oh god, I can't believe. Ah, god, the fucking wall. Oh, why? I just want to breastfeed. Anyway, really cool looking crushing blow. Also, you got big fist, where's crushing blows after two counter hits in a row. You can kind of throw this out in the neutral because I mean it's -7 on block, but more than that, it's a high. It's not like Jackie's. Like I said, has stupid range. Liu Kang has his jump kick. A lot of other characters can have farther reaching versions of this kind of move. I mean they're all highs for the most part, but this one is very short ranged, so I wouldn't depend on this just by itself. You can confirm into it to kind of establish some more of that conditioning. So, let's see. Yeah, just establish more of that conditioning. Oh, wow, does that not even work? Ooh, boy. There we go. So, I'd say for maybe 1/1 strings, What's 1/1 on block? Let's see. It's minus. I mean, granted, it's still safe, so I wouldn't depend on it super much. But if you happen to have a string, like for instance, if you were to do shoulder, I'd say that would be the only reason you want to throw out Big Fist. If you don't have resources, if you have resources, just rewind. Rewind-o. The world-o. Yeah, just the world-o. Rewind your way out of there. However, if you don't, probably want to use that to get yourself out of trouble. Even though it's -7, it's still safer than just hitting with the raw shoulder. Both are -7, but both have the fist has just a tiny bit of pushback, so that'll keep you a little safer. Sand pillar. So this is gonna be how you establish the mix with the load. So since this, like I said, giant sand burial is a low, the sand pillar, you're gonna want to have to mix this up because eventually people are gonna get smart and know to watch their toes and block that. So what you want to do is you not only want to mix this up, and that's super cool, you're going to want to mix this up with sand pillar. And you actually double it up on it, which I wonder if I can get I'm trying to do something cool right now, buddy. So neutral. Okay, so a little too early. Yeah, you see what I'm going for. But anyway, you can set it up to where, so for instance, this is really good in the corner because this essentially keeps your opponent from retaliating. So you have your opponent in the corner right where you want them. And now it's Geras' fucking home turf. Establish this. You got a wall. You got a close one in case they want to jump. You got a medium version. You got the that one set up. You can medium into it. I want to do something interesting. So what happens if I do this? I grab. Yeah, okay. So you got that going on. So yeah, you're gonna establish because they're gonna shit. Oh, they're gonna shit. Yeah, they are gonna shit. Most likely you're gonna set up. I feel a little sand trap coming. Nah. So you gotta wait for that to end. Geras can establish his pressure. La di da di da. Slaba me knob, and then you go from there. So and then you do the rest. But this essentially is your barrier. And when you set the timer. And then say, ding, cookies are done. Yeah, you get my drift. So, using that and establishing also, I'm going to do this. And that's a mid, so it's not, and it takes a lot longer than Sand Burial. The startup on that is much longer than Sand Trap. So, use it at a farther range, but once you establish it and your opponent is guessing whether it's, I mean, they're going to block it regardless. But this protects you better than Sand Trap will. And so that's why it's important that you establish it. Mainly, I'd say the amplified one too, in setup situations or protecting yourself. Because once you're in this situation, like, they can't really wake up with anything at certain ranges. So if you have them on the ground, and if you're at, like, especially in the corner, like I said, yeah, so you can set it up for combos. You get my drift. Get creative with it. And you can aim it the same way. Far, close, very far. And then we have stepping back, which is just rewindo. You get your chance back, which, I mean, is just a really good, I made a mistake. Oops. But, again, uses up a bar. So don't get carried away with it. Trying to think. Does he have that in both variations? I'm not sure. Let's see. Did I cover how to beat Geras? I think so. I was getting carried away with his special moves that I didn't say. Geras controls this neutral, and this is, I'm just saying it just because in case I didn't. He controls his neutral very well up close. You don't want to be in his face because he can basically control your whole life. So once he's out of this range, I can get swept and beaten. I'm pretty sure I said that. I want to be confident of myself. All right. Anyway, I feel like New Era is the best version of Geras, but we will go to his second variation, which is old. Is it old? Oh no, Infinite Warden. This is his one that just fucking rapes your life bar. Excuse me, not rape. This is the one that destroys your life bar. I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to make that joke. You get sick damage. Let's see what moves change. I forgot. You got Sand Trap. You got Bed of Spikes. Bed of Spikes replaces Titan Tackle. And then you have Gauntlet of Ages. I tried my best. So what I was doing, when you charge that fully, you get a Crushing Blow. History lesson. That's what they call it. I want it. Ooh. Let me try. Okay. Yeah, man. To get that Crushing Blow, it has to charge fully, which, I mean, I wish it were different. I don't honestly. Wait, does it? Huh? And yeah, so is that, what is that? Oh, that turns into a mid now, huh? It's just slower. And you cannot combo into it. No, you cannot combo into that. So I feel like this move is irrelevant now. The only one you're going to end up seeing is Quicksand, which, let's see, everything is the same. Geras, you have the Body Splash shoe. Sorry. Body Splash show. Let me try something just as simple. Ah, come on. Upper. Ah, come on. That's basics. Not being a very good example right now. There we go. Oh no! So I should do the shoulder into that. Upper. Choke slam him into there. There we go. Ugh. So 321 fucks up your life for not that much. His Geras gets damage like all day, and that's not even, that's just normal damage. We haven't even talked Crushing Blow type stuff. So let me see. You can combo, record. Get in this fucking hole. Oh shit. Uppercut. Hey Baraka, say hi to. And that's 435. Let's see if we can do better. Get in that hole. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the shoulder. That's what. Get in that fucking hole. Get in that hole. Sit down. 436. That's a little bit better. Sit down. Okay, there it is. So let's see if that's better. Say hi for me. come on! No cancel, boys! Yeah. There we go. Sit down. So, same thing, 436. It looks also dope as shit, just getting thrown on that bed of spikes. It's just, and goes back to when I did the noob video, you lose the ability to mix. Because, like noob, having the low, you lose the ability, I mean, you get a mid damage throw, which is like got you grab, essentially. It's cool that he choke slams you onto the bed of spikes. Granted, I will admit, that's dope. It looks really fucking cool. But however, you lose Titan Tackle, which is a corner carrying command grab. That is also a mid. You don't get damage as much, nearly. You still can, maybe in the 330 range, but you get the ability to take your opponents and control the corner. This, you just have to hit. You have to hit confirm damage, which, I mean, you get normal throws, I guess, but I just like having the ability to move them over across the screen. I can control where we want. Now where we're here, now I can carry over there. This one is just damage, which, me personally, damage isn't everything. Because having more tools, I feel like, is more important. Yeah, having more options is definitely more useful to me than having more damage, because you might never get the chance to open up your opponent for said damage. They might be on their P's and Q's with blocking. You can mix them a lot better with a command grab than you can without one. So there's my take on that. Better, and also it's better to have it. Better to have it and for them to be afraid of it than to not have it and then to never worry about it. That does look dope as shit though. And then let's see. So we talked about Titan, or let's see, bed of spikes. His sand burial is for real more Garra now, Garra style. Look, bitch, I'm here. Is there an amplified version? Shoot up, chop poo. Let's see. You have a crushing. Oh yeah, it's attack and counter. So it's if it's a counter hit or punish. Not most of the time you're not gonna catch people whiffing moves. So what it's gonna be is let me see. Record. What's rock? What's freaking claw or blade? No, that's his freaking. Damn it! Did I seriously forget what freaking move Baraka uses for special moves? Blades. Oh. Oh God, I'm just a fucking genius. Judo chop! Your fucking neck, boy! Oh, see? You gotta make sure it's on point, though. Bitch, I'm here! Chop! Anyway, that is gonna be your... excuse me, as if that wasn't already scary enough. Now it crushing blows you if you fucking screw up. So don't throw shit against Geras in this variation. I feel like that kind of makes up for not having the command throw. Not much though. So yeah, that's Geras. I can't really say that he's better or worse. I just don't think that he's as he's as dangerous. What's that? Temporal advance? Oh no, that's the Zowworldo. Yeah, I just don't think he's as dangerous in this variation as he is with his first one. So you be the judge. Which variation of Geras is your favorite or most useful? I personally think it's Old Soul, or excuse me, New Era. Yeah, New Era. So yeah, I personally feel like it's that one. Let me know what you guys think if you thought it was helpful. I'm going to be on top of making these because I'm trying to understand the character and play them so I have a better opinion. So that is why it's taking a little bit longer. I also need to post up Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So I'll be doing that too. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. You guys take care. See you next time. Peace.